If you're going on a date this week, here are a few things that you could talk about. Welcome back to If You're Going on a Date This Week, where I talk about everything going on in terms of pop culture, music, movies, TV shows, sports, entertainment, really anything going on in the world that you could talk about on your date. Like anything you could fall back on, could use as a conversation starter, a conversation topic to be like, oh, I saw that that's happening this week, or oh, I saw that this is coming out, or this is happening right now. Anything that you could talk about with your coworkers, with your friends, with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, with your family, with your mom, with your dad, with your brother, really anybody you want to talk about this stuff with, anybody you're looking for a conversation starter with. The kind of like guardrails for what I talk about on here are that you could talk about them on your date. So they're never that deep, never that serious, like a first date. It's just to get to know somebody, see if you like them, see if you like their vibe. And they're just always conversation topics and things that are very like new, anything that's trending, anything going on in the world, and it's just like a pop culture update. So if you're looking for an update on what's going on, that is what this is, and you will get that in this episode. I do it every Monday and every Thursday, so let's get into it. The first one is Coachella Weekend 2 was this past weekend, which is the final weekend of Coachella. There are only 2 weekends. Actually, next weekend at that same place they do Coachella, which is at Indio, California. They have something called Stagecoach, which is like the country Coachella. Not nearly as big or as widely reported on, but it's just like another festival going on. Just a little side note, footnote, if you will. So Coachella Weekend 2 happened. Headliners, again, were Sabrina Carpenter, Justin Bieber, and Karol G. Sabrina Carpenter brought out Madonna for Friday night, which was really crazy. Madonna is 67 years old and still, like, actually fucking kicking. Like, she looks awesome. She sang her song or, like, lip-sang her song, whatever. She can do whatever she wants. She's Madonna. They got up there, they sang a couple songs together. They sang a song that they created together that will come out on Madonna's like next album, which is also awesome. They sang not Living on a Prayer. What's the song? Oh, we're halfway there. No, I'm just kidding. They sang what's the song called? Like When You Call My Name, it's Like a Prayer by Madonna. Great song. Sabrina Carpenter sounded unbelievable. That was like a huge, huge surprise guest. Kind of insane that Sabrina Carpenter pulled her as her surprise guest. People are saying it's like the main pop star passing on her torch to the new pop star. Just very cool to see Sabrina and Madonna on stage together. Sabrina Carpenter must have been absolutely elated. Like, it must have been the coolest experience in her life, and she went on Instagram and told everyone that too. Just must be so cool to get like the respect that from this person that you revere so much back to you, and for them to come out and like want to do that with you. Just fucking awesome. The next night was Justin Bieber headlining. He brought out Billie Eilish for his One Less Lonely Girl, which is when he used to bring like one girl on stage and would sing One Less Lonely Girl to her. I'll save you that song. You're welcome. You know it. I've been singing it all day. It's stuck in my head so much. But he brought out Billie Eilish. Hailey Bieber like pushed her forward and was like, go, go, go. And like kind of like yanked her out there. And the internet now is loving Hailey Bieber for doing this and like for pushing Billie Eilish out there. The internet has had like a long-standing beef with Hailey Bieber, especially like the Jelena supporters, the people that loved Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber when they had like their teenage romance. A lot of those Justin Bieber fans and Selena fans never moved on from that. And when Hailey came into the picture, like there was like some sort of like 10-part series about how Hailey Bieber has been plotting and planning this. Like truly some crazy shit that like these fans, the lengths these fans will go to prove that Hailey Bieber is like a bad person is so crazy. And now the internet has done like a full 360 and is like, we love Hailey Bieber. Like, fuck yeah, Hailey. Really, you never know what you're going to get each day. But this has been like a huge revival for Justin Bieber. He ended his set by saying, see y'all soon. So people are suspecting that he's going to go on tour again in the next coming years. I could see it. I really think over the past 2 weekends of Coachella, he got his spark back for like wanting to perform, for loving music. He's had like a pretty crazy career. He's had a lot of ups and downs. he's been famous since he was like 12 years old. Like, can you imagine being famous for like literally your entire life that you can remember? I cannot even imagine what that does to you, what that does to your mind and your trust and your authenticity and who you are. I just like the amount of times he got arrested. Like, I would get arrested so many more times than he did if I was him. Like, he peed next to his car one time and got arrested. Like, okay, like you would too if you were Justin fucking Bieber. Like, really just crazy. I don't know. I feel like we don't know half of the shit that he's been through in his career. Hailey Bieber also posted, like, nobody will ever know what it took to get here to this performance at Coachella. And I'm just really happy for him and happy for them. I feel like this was a very, like, full circle coming home moment for him. He sang with his younger self in the back and, like, as he did the first weekend, like, basically sang to his younger self and with his younger self. And it kind of felt like he was reclaiming his music and reclaiming his performing. And it was just very cool. A lot of people were critical of the performance, especially comparing it to Sabrina Carpenter's performance, with like she put in like 7 months of work. It's like insane choreography, like the most dancers, the most changes, like the waterfalls, just really like an insane set that she put on. And then he got up there on like some sort of like moon set surface and just like ran around a little bit in like a hoodie. So the comparison is not lost on me, but the difference between the two performances is that one felt like an artist kind of like taking a look back at his career and kind of reclaiming his career, and the other, which was Justin Bieber, and the other one felt like an artist at their peak, at her peak, Sabrina Carpenter, really like finding herself, getting exactly what she's wanted, getting exactly what she's worked for 10 years, and kind of seeing that dream come to life versus somebody like looking back on a dream. I think that is like a pretty good comparison and explanation between the two performances, and I feel like they're really hard to compare. I know a lot of people have said that like it's the women's pop standard versus the men's pop standard, and that is also not lost on me. That definitely is true, but the performances were just like very different intentions, and I think they both got what they intended out of them. Like Bieber's fan base was like definitely fed with what he gave them, like definitely loved everything he did. Literally, they would have loved if he just like went up there and spoke like spoken word poetry. They would have like literally lost their minds. He could have sang one song and everybody would have been thrilled. And I think Sabrina really proved herself as like the pop star, like the emerging, like she is like kind of exactly what everybody thought she was going to be, and this was her like coming into her full form Pokemon, if you will. And then the third night was Karol G. Awesome night for Karol G. I honestly I don't know that much about Karol G. I'm thrilled for her. I'm happy for her. And I'm happy for her fans. And a couple other things that happened. Addison Rae brought out Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia Rodrigo announced a new song, dropped it on Friday, called Drop Dead. It's a fucking hit. It's great. It's so good. Everybody seems to love it as well. And Addison Rae brought out Olivia Rodrigo to sing that song. She debuted it at Coachella with Addison Rae. They also sang a couple Addison Rae songs. Addison Rae's career has been so unbelievable. Like, it's so hard to explain where she came from and where she is now. And like, I guess the best way I would explain it is that like one day she was like, I want to make pop music, and everyone was like, okay, yeah, sure. And then she did, and everyone was like, wait a minute, like this isn't that bad, like this is actually like kind of good. And then Charlie XCX was like, I fucking love Addison Rae. Like, why don't you guys? And everyone was like, wait, should we? Yep, see, they're honking. They're honking for Addison Rae. Like, they love Addison Rae. And everyone was like, wait, like, do we? And then she put out like a couple more songs. People were like, wait, like, this is like low-key good. And then she started performing and like giving these like inspirational talks to be like, chase your dreams, like fuck the haters, like you can suck my dick, like just like kind of crazy shit, but like really decided on a dream, manifested it, and like really went for it. And it's working. Like, she just was one of the main sets at Coachella. She just brought out Olivia Rodrigo, like, which incredibly legitimizes what she's doing in her music career. So that's the best way I can explain it. Was she just like decided she wanted to do something and like chased it full speed ahead and is now making it come to life. It's honestly pretty inspiring if you think about it. Like going from doing TikTok dances in your living room, she posted like 7 to 8 times a day during like the pandemic, and had like a kind of crazy dating history, and then was like, I don't want to do this at all. I want to be a pop star, and has done it. Like, if that isn't proof that you can do whatever you set your mind to, like, I don't know what is. Addison Rae is kind of inspiring if you think about it that way. The next one is that Meghan Trainor canceled her tour. She had a full tour planned and got on her Instagram story and was like, hey, like with my babies, with having these kids, like it's too much for me to do a tour. The comments like pretty quickly turned to being like, oh yeah, so like your ticket sales didn't sell. Like you don't cancel a tour unless the sales aren't there. Like if this tour is sold out, is selling out, like you make it work, you figure it out, you bring your family on tour with you, like you have all the resources in the world to like figure that out with you. The internet quickly like decided, like it is fully decided and declared that there was not enough ticket sales for this concert to happen, and that's really sad. Like that's just unfortunate. Like I feel like Meghan Trainor has had like kind of also, she's had a lot of ups and downs in her career. She had like a ton of fame with her TikTok success. She was just always going viral, and I guess that just didn't convert to ticket sales. So that seems to be the case, is that it wasn't selling that much, but also she wanted to take time for her family. Who knows what the real reason was? People are saying it's ticket sales. Some people are saying it's obviously her family, because that's what she said. Regardless, Meghan Trainor's tour is canceled. So if you were going, this is your reminder to get a refund. And if you weren't going, now you know that her tour is canceled and you can't go. So if you really wanted to go, if you were like, oh, I'll buy last minute tickets, like you can't. It's canceled. The next one is that Euphoria Season 3, Episode 2 dropped last night, so I won't actually report on it every single week. Just know that for the next 7 weeks after this, or I guess 6 more, there's 8 episodes in the season, Euphoria is Season 3ing. So last night was Episode 2. I thought it was a lot better than the first episode. This is just my quick like Euphoria recap. Still really an insane show. Like the plot lines are out of hand. Eric Dane was in last night's episode, which was so sad to see him walk through the door. Like they kind of positioned it that like you saw him before he walked through, and I was like, oh no, like it was really devastating to see him on the screen. I'm really thrilled that they brought him back to act in this season. He looked great, and he obviously was before he was fully kind of, but I'm just really happy that they brought him back and they gave him a chance to be in the show again. I thought his scene with Jacob Elordi was great, and they kind of seemed to give that relationship some closure. I'm sure that scene was incredibly hard for Jacob Elordi too. Like I'd love to talk to him. Jacob, if you want to come on the podcast, the door is open anytime you're willing to, or anytime you want to talk. I have a seat next to me open anytime for you, Jacob. But yeah, Episode 2 was last night. And it's getting better. Like I thought this episode was a lot better than the first one. The plot seemed to actually have some sort of, it looked like they actually like worked on it. So that's my Euphoria quick recap. Noah Kahan has a new album coming out this week. I am the biggest Noah Kahan fan. I am so fucking excited for this album to come out this week. I actually got to hear a couple of the songs when I went to Nashville to hear them with Noah Kahan, which is just like truly the most unbelievable statement I'll ever say. But his album comes out this Friday called The Great Divide. 17 songs. He's been teasing a ton of them. I cannot wait. I am so excited. I'm actually going to, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but if you're listening now, you know. I'm going to, I was invited to his concert on Wednesday in Brooklyn. And like, I can't fucking believe that I get invited to this type of stuff. Like, it's just so crazy to me. But he's doing a show and I guess premiering I don't know if that's the right word or not. Showcasing, like performing for the first time a bunch of the songs off of the new album. And I am so excited. I'm so excited. An update on the Alix versus Alix feud. Alix Earle versus Alex Cooper. I choked. Oh my God. Alix Earle versus Alex Cooper. I'm sorry for that sound. That was really horrible. I hope you're okay. If you're driving, I hope your hands are still on 10 and 2. If you're walking, I hope you didn't trip. I hope everybody's okay after that. But Alex Cooper versus Alix Earle. The internet is kind of turning on Alix Earle, to be honest. Like, last week, the tides were fully on Earl's side. They were like, Cooper's a mean girl. Like, Brianna Chicken Fry threw herself into the fucking ring and was like, I'm so Team Earl. Like, ew, Alex Cooper. Like, you're a mean girl. Like, you're a bitch. And then Alex Cooper got on her story and was like, Brianna Chicken Fry, like, I don't even fucking know you. Here are all of our DMs from the past 4 years, and literally posted all of their DMs that they've ever DM'd to each other over the past few years. Alex Cooper looked so nice on those DMs. Like, she was like, I'm having a party. Like, here's my number. Let me know if you can come. You can bring friends if you want. And like, Brianna got on there and was like, and like, she responded to that immediately. And she was like, well, I learned a lot about her. And like, I think she's a total bitch now. Like, I'm totally on Earl's side. But Earl hasn't said anything. She's just kind of cryptically been like, I'm on it, like, stay tuned. And people are now suspecting she's waiting till her Netflix show releases to talk about it, which is smart. Like, that's going to get views to the Netflix show. I understand it. But in the world of the internet, when things come and go so quickly, when things are viral within a day and then they're completely over, like, as somebody who posts on TikTok a lot, like, the virality of videos literally comes and goes in the span of hours, days. Like, if you have a viral video, it's viral for one day. Then it's like, okay, on to the next. What are you going to post next? What are you going to do next? Like, that is how fast the internet moves. And it feels like the entire world, like, picked up this story. Like, every news outlet, every major media picked this up. The New York Times, like, everybody's writing about this. Like, Alex versus Alex, the feud of the podcaster versus the influencer. Like, everybody was writing about this story. And I think it got, like, almost too big for Earl. Like, she was just like, okay, I'm on it, like, LOL. And then was like, oh, fuck, like, everybody wants me to respond. I'm sure there's legal involved. I'm sure there's a lot in the background that, like, she wants to get right. But people are waiting on her response. And Cooper has fully put her on the back foot, being like, what the fuck is up? Miley, what's good? And Earl is like, I'm on it, like, sounds good, like, haha, like, LOL, like, I woke up from Coachella, here's my reaction to it. But the internet has kind of decided that, like, okay, but, like, if you're gonna say something, say it. And if not, it's been now 7 days. She posted a video of herself pole dancing on TikTok and was like, sorry, was busy this past week. And all of the comments are kind of like, your time is running up, like, your time's running out, like, let us know, tell us what happened, like, we want to know, we've been waiting this whole week. And I just feel like it got so big that Earl has to respond, and now it makes Cooper look really good, and it makes Earl look a little bit more guilty. And the internet has also decreed that. Like, the internet has fully kind of turned against Alex now. Again, they could turn again. I'll update you again on Thursday if Alix Earle. But, like, seriously, every single day people were waiting for Earl's announcement. They were waiting for Alex to post. Like, anytime she posted, she obviously has, like, a full-time job now. She is busy with her company, her skincare company, Real Actives. So she was posting from, like, an influencer launch and then, like, a launch they did. And, like, she looked busy. Like, she was doing her work. And, like, the kind of response to that was, like, unbothered queen. Like, we love to see that, like, you're not responding to this. Now everyone's like, yeah, but, like, why aren't you responding to this? Like, what's going on there? Like, do you have nothing to say? Do you have something to say? Like, are you in the wrong? Like, is she in the wrong? Like, we want to decide. Like, let the internet decide, or let the internet, like, give us all the information so we can make our decision. Right now, we only have one side's opinion, and not anything from the other side. So everyone's just like, what do we do with this? Again, so not relevant, but, like, it's fun. I saw the movie The Drama last night. I'm going to come on here, by the way, and let you know of anything, like, I'm watching, anything I've seen too, and just give you my recommendations, because I think that's fun. I saw The Drama last night with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. In theaters. It was a packed theater, by the way, like 4 weeks into the movie. It was so good. The plot is not what you expect at all. I'm not going to give it away. Not that the movie is mismarketed, but I feel like it's purposefully, like, not told, like, what is going to happen and what the actual premise is, which I feel like they did an amazing job in the trailer not showing anything about the movie. Like, I feel like a lot of times now, you know everything about the movie, you know exactly what's going to happen, you know the plot, you know the jokes, you know the storyline. And with this one, like, I had no idea what I was going into. I just knew it was about a wedding between two people, and I knew that like something happened, and like someone said something, or someone admitted something from their past, and it kind of like changes the trajectory of the wedding. I knew nothing else, and I want you to have that same experience too. So I'm not going to say anything. I thought it was great. I thought it was really, really good. I really recommend it. I'm also watching Shrinking right now. The final season, it just ended. I'm a little bit behind. It's so fucking good. Like, Shrinking is that show. It is one of the best shows, one of the most underrated shows on television, and I will die on that hill. I think I laugh out loud. I cry. Like, you feel such a spectrum of emotions from that show. You have so many favorite characters. You really love everyone. You go through a lot of stages of emotions with each person too. Like, they do things wrong, they do things right. You root for them, and you're always rooting for them. Like, it shows all of the facets of being a human. It is so good. Like, Shrinking is that show. If you've never seen it, like, I love it. I couldn't recommend it more. The Devil Wears Prada 2 has its premiere. I'm also watching Hacks, by the way. The final season of Hacks just came out. Sorry for just like totally losing the Devil Wears Prada 2 announcement. Just that the Devil Wears Prada 2 has its premiere tonight in New York City. Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep, Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, the whole cast. Like, there's a ton of interviews coming out from it. Anne Hathaway was just on the cover of People, which was like their sexiest man alive, but for women. It's not called Sexiest Woman Alive, which is kind of crazy. It's called like Most Beautiful Distinguished Person, which is like so stupid. Why is it not called Sexiest Woman Alive if they're Sexiest Man Alive? Did I just take down the whole patriarchy? I don't know. I didn't, by the way. I don't even know what I said. But Anne Hathaway is on the cover of People magazine promoting Devil Wears Prada. Meryl Streep was on the cover of Vogue with Anna Wintour a couple weeks ago. They're going all out with this promotion. Like, every airport, every street sign, like, everything is covered with the Devil Wears Prada 2. You have to know it's coming out by now because it's everywhere. It's being promoted everywhere. I was not invited to the premiere. There's still time. I'm available tonight. The Devil Wears Prada team. If you see this, if you want somebody cool, hot, sexy, young, and fun to attend, I'm free. So that's coming out. I think in 2 weeks on May 1st. And as I was saying, I'm also watching Hacks. I like totally missed a season accidentally, so I'm behind one season, but also it's just a really great show. I love it. And let me just check and make sure there's nothing else I missed. While you're here, while I have you, how's everybody doing? How's your day so far? If you have any, I'll just like do my, okay, let's see what else is out. The Summer House scandal continues, I guess. I was watching the Yankees game with my friends on Friday night, and the TV goes to these two people in the stands, Amanda Petula and West Wilson, together at the Yankees game, which, if you don't know who that is, it's the two people from Summer House, which is a Bravo reality TV show. Amanda got divorced after a 10-year marriage and got with her best friend's ex-boyfriend, West, and they were at the Yankees game together. And that was crazy. Like, I was like, do you guys understand what's... Of course, none of my friends were like... All my friends were like, what are you talking about? And I was like, that's them. And they were like, what are you... So I explained it to them. They were like, oh, that is crazy. Like, that's definitely nuts. That was nuts. Like, seeing them live I was in the room where it happened. That was crazy. So they're going public with their relationship. People are analyzing their body language, what they said to each other. It's taken on a life of its own. At the same time, Sierra, who's her best friend and his ex, was on the cover of Glamour magazine being like, you know what, whatever happens to these people happens to these people. Like, I'm kind of over it. Like, the people will, like, karma comes back in ways, stuff like that. Like, just like kind of like things like that were obviously very pointed at them, and also at the same time like being like, I'm way better than them, and the internet and everybody is very much so on Sierra's side and very anti these two like fooligans running amok at the Yankees game together after like betraying her best friend. It really is fucking crazy. It is so crazy, like this whole saga. If you've ever seen Girls, it's like when Gemma got with Adam. It's just nuts. It's I can't even imagine. Like, can you imagine your best friend breaks up with his girlfriend, or your best friend breaks up with her boyfriend, and then you get with that person? Like, what? What? I don't know. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. And that is it. Thank you so much for listening to If You're Going on a Date This Week. If you are going on a date this week, I hope you have a great time on your date. And I will see you on Thursday. Have a good date. Bye.